it's me, a wild Katie appeared, and today for you, I'm just basically doing a video where I talk about my thoughts and feelings about E3 so far, and just a few other things, cause I just kind of felt like doing a video like this for Wednesday's video, because why not? Basically, yeah, it's kind of an updates video in a way, but it's also me talking about E3, so it counts as a Wednesday video. In my books anyways. My channel, I do what I want. But, yeah. So before I get into like E3 stuff, I will let you guys know that if you have subscribed to both Jason and I, and are expecting a podcast to be out, it's not happening, guys. We ran into some technical difficulties and figured out that we actually need some other piece of equipment. So Jason's gone to see if he can get anyone to basically lend us one or see if we can at least buy one. We'll see. The podcast will still happen at some point. We just need to figure out how exactly we're going to properly do it. Because again, both me and Jason are not professionals. And we do not act like we are. But yeah, so if you obviously were looking forward to that, it's not happening. But yeah. So basically, let's talk about E3, shall we? So yeah, E3 this year to me has been a little meh. Like, I feel like there's been stronger years than this. Like 2013 comes to mind because of a certain Kingdom Hearts thing that happened. But yeah, I'll talk about the press conferences that I have watched myself and basically my thoughts on it. So the first one that I watched was Microsoft. Now I will let you know, I am not huge on Microsoft. It's not really my thing. I've been a PlayStation fangirl since I was 7 years old, so like, don't get me wrong, I've played on Xboxes before because I've had friends who have had them, but it's just not my kind of thing. But I watched it anyways because I was watching someone like live stream it themselves and just watching it, and I just really wanted to see that person's reactions to it. I will say, when it comes to Microsoft, I don't know why. I don't know if this is just me. I'm not saying this because like I hate Microsoft or anything. I don't. There are some games that I've seen my friends play and they've let me play that I've enjoyed and kind of wish they were on the PlayStation. But yeah, anyways, so I always feel like at the events at like Microsoft, is it just me or do the people like at Microsoft, like when they go out on stage, look like they don't want to be there, like they have better things to do? Or is that just me? Because I don't know, it looks like really fake smiles. But again, that could just be me. I have heard of other people comment on it before, like years past. But they did show a lot of new games. But mostly, I'm not really into shooting up games, or I don't play a lot of games that are online. But yeah, so I still say that Microsoft was okay. They did seem to have some interesting games. I will say the only time I was probably really excited is when they showed My Life is Strange Before the Storm prequel. That I am definitely excited for. And I'm pretty sure it'll definitely be on the PlayStation, like, it'll definitely be on the PlayStation as well, like the PlayStation 4 as well. And if not, I'll probably buy it off Steam, because most likely it'll be on Steam on PC. But yeah, so Microsoft, I'm not going to give you a score because it ain't fair, because I'm not your, like, customer, like, I'm not the target audience for you, but, yeah. Next one that came out was obviously Sony, which was the, like, 2 o'clock in the morning for us in the UK. Like, why? Why is Sony always at 2 o'clock in the morning? Like, it seems to be, like, every year. Like, why can't you be on around the same times as like Microsoft and Nintendo? What's wrong with that? But whatever. But yeah, when it came to Sony, I was actually very disappointed. This is someone who's a huge Sony fan. Mostly just because they've showed us games that we already knew were happening, and nothing really grabbed me. But I will say that the fact that, I will always say it, that one of the things I love about Sony is when they do their presentations, they know how to present them well. Like, just the fact that this year it was in a theater and there was moving things, there was lights and all that, just because I'm a theater tech myself, like I study it at college. That stuff always really interests me, and I would love to tech that someday. Like, send me to E3 to tech that, I'll be a happy girl. But yeah, anyways, I will say the one thing I'm really annoyed with about Sony is that they did a pre-show before like the main event. But normally when I hear pre-show, I think that it's just trying to get us hype for the main event and nothing really gets shown, so I didn't really want to bother watching it because I was pretty much already hyped as it was. But then I caught the last few minutes of the pre-show, and they showed a game that I've actually been really looking forward to, and that is Ni no Kuni 2. I have been waiting for this game for so long, and they decided not to show it at the main event. Why? I understand why, because I think they also showed like the game Everyone's Golf there. I understand why that game would be there, but I don't understand why Ni no Kuni was not announced there. Don't know. But yeah. But we do have a release date for Ni no Kuni 2, which is the 10th of November. Which is this year. I think I've got that right. Obviously, Editor Katie will tell you if I have or not. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that because I loved the first game. And yeah, so I will say from what I've seen, looks like they're not going to do the whole familiars thing, which I'm kind of upset about because I loved the familiars that you got, but apparently it's going to be a bit different. But still, I will still buy the game when it releases because that's just me. But yeah, so Sony kind of disappointed me, so really when it comes to that, I probably give it like a 2 out of 5, to be honest. Just was not impressed. Like the visuals, like, don't get me wrong, the Spider-Man game looked good, but meh. Usually superhero games, they look good on, like, when you see the trailers, but not as a game, so I don't know. But yeah, Sony kinda disappointed me there, and yeah, and of course last but not least is Nintendo. So yeah, my only thing with Nintendo is after watching the Nintendo press conference, after watching like the event, basically it makes me want to get a Nintendo Switch because there seems to be a lot of awesome games that are coming for the Switch. Like, I want to play Pokken XD game, which I never got the Wii U. Like, the last Nintendo console like I ever owned was a Wii, like just a Wii, and everything else was like, oh, I had the GameCube and all that, but after like all that, I didn't buy another like Nintendo console because I much prefer like handheld games that they come out with. But the games that they shown were like, they were talking about the fact that there is a Pokemon game that they are planning in the works that is like an RPG type Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch, which that point where I'm like, yep, I need to get myself a Nintendo Switch. And also there's a few, like, I do want to get myself a Nintendo Switch just because The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild just looks really good. And also just there was also like just like other games, like there's a new Fire Emblem game that's coming out for the Switch, looks really good. I like my Fire Emblem. I don't know if they're going to be doing the whole you can ship the characters together. I don't think so. I think it's just like a fanfare, which I don't mind because I've only played Awakening and Fates. I haven't played any of the older games, which I do want to because they seem like a lot of fun. But yeah, and yeah, there was a lot of games there that I was like, alright, Nintendo, you sold me, here's my money. Problem is, I can't afford a Nintendo Switch at the moment. I'm a student, what you expect? But yeah, I probably will try and save up some money so that I can at least try and afford one. Because to be fair, the Nintendo Switch is not like that greatly expensive, like, you know, the PlayStations or the new Xbox One, like the new Xbox One X thing that's costing 500 quid. Okay guys, but yeah, so I think I probably could save up money. We'll see. We'll probably see in maybe a future haul video. We'll see. Speaking of those, that will come eventually. Just so much stuff has happened this month that I wanted to get out, and also E3 happened, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, so obviously the next ones that are coming up for me that I'm excited for are, of course, Square Enix. I know we're not going to get any Kingdom Hearts related things because we've already pretty much got that before E3, which I'm not that fussed. We got something, I'm happy. And yeah, but Square Enix usually, I'll see if they've got any other good games that are lined up. Like, I don't know, have we got any news about Final Fantasy VII Remake? Like, where's that at? Or just any games that Square Enix are working on, because again, I'm a huge Square Enix fan. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make a video on Friday about what happened with Square Enix, because tomorrow I'm away at a sort of like college night out thing, because very much it's my last week in college until next year. And yeah, so we're sort of having like this weird night out thing, so I can't really do anything because I'll be like getting ready and I just won't have time to make the video. I can maybe try and see if I have enough time, but because I'm actually dolling myself up, I know, weird concept, I know, but yeah, so if I cannot make a video about Square Enix's like event, then I will at least try and have another video out for you guys for Friday, something a little bit different than I've done before. It's got something to do with voice acting. You may or may not like it. We'll just have to see. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Do you guys like these kind of vlog things where I just sit down and talk to you guys about stuff, like my thoughts on things, or do you guys just want to tell me to shut up? But yeah, but tell me down below in the comments. And remember to like and subscribe for more geeky themed videos. And until we meet again, goodbye!